Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for tuning into our C-section series. So, I want to first start off with saying that no woman ever knows what kind of birth she is going to have. We can make our birth plans, we can do all these million things to check off the list, but until that time really comes, you don't know what type of birth you're going to have. You don't know if it's going to be vaginal, you don't know if it's going to be a cesarean, you have no idea. You just hope for the best, you pray for the best, and you do everything that you can to equip your mind, body, and soul and spirit for whatever birth you may experience. But I am here to let you know, whatever type of birth you have, it will be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. But the main thing that you want to know is to be educated and know everything that you can about your body before and after you give birth. So with our C-section series, I want to just simply discuss why no one really cares about therapy after cesarean sections. So we think about the pelvic floor muscles, right? And here the baby head sits for our pregnancy. As the baby grows, there's more pressure that presses on that pelvic floor. So automatically, the pelvic floor muscles become compromised and they become weakened during pregnancy. Just because you get a cesarean does not mean that you won't have pelvic floor weakness. Also, most women, they may also have an extended time where they're in labor and they are pushing. So that is still more trauma to the pelvic floor that occurs. It's just they may have had an emergency C-section, or their labor may have not been progressing, and which may have resulted in that C-section, but they still have pelvic floor issues that they may have encountered because of that birthing process. So with the cesarean, I want to just shed light. I'm going to give 3 exercises after the cesarean. I'm sorry, I'm so attached to my Eve. I have to keep her with me. Okay, so first I'm going to start with coughing. So you have that incision. You have your incision site there. It's going to be sore. And what you can do, hold on just a second, gotta get my pillow. Okay, I'm back. What you can do with your pillow, you can just gently place it right on top of the abdomen and cough. So when you're doing that, when you cough, that automatically tells the pelvic floor to rise up and contract. So, and at the end of that cough, it's important that you relax those muscles. So again, just a simple cough. Not too much, but just enough you're gonna feel it in the abdomen. Now, if you don't feel it that much, totally normal. After birth, the abdomen, everything is pretty much just like jello. Everything is just shut off. It's freaking tired. I mean, you just had a baby, so might take a couple days or weeks for you to really be able to activate that core like you want to, but don't let that stop you from doing these 3 exercises. So you have the cough there. And the next thing that you want to do is, again with this pillow, is to do a laugh. And this is going to be an over exaggerated laugh. It's so fake, but for the exercise, just be fake. You have a fake pass. So it's like, ha 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 ha. With that, I'm going to do it without the pillow so you can see my abdominals engaged. Ha 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 ha. You see that? That is what you want. You just want to be able to turn that system back on to say, hey, I'm going to need to use you again. I know that the doctor has restricted me from doing all this kind of unnecessary bending and everything while this incision site heals. But I'm still letting you know that I'm going to need you, and I am still going to try to turn you on. So that's the cough and that's the laugh. Okay, so the third, that's 6. So the third exercise is probably the most easiest. You can do it in a reclining position. or you could be sitting up, or you could be lying down in supine or on your back. And so you just want to let the body go. Relax. The birthing experience is over. It is time to focus on yourself just for the few minutes that you do have while the baby may be sleeping. And you want to just do gentle contractions of your pelvic floor muscles. And so I'm just going to do a sitting up. Laying back feels weird. Slight diaphragmatic breathing technique. And it's basically you're inhaling. When you inhale, you want to feel your belly expand, but also the sides and the back. You want a 360-degree expansion. And so you inhale. Upon that exhale, my pelvic floor muscles contracted. And when I inhale, I want to relax it. So you want to teach that pelvic floor how to contract again and how to just softly disengage and relax. Those are your 3 exercises after cesarean section. If you have any questions, please DM me. I am always available. And thanks again. Say bye-bye, Eve.